Just came out to record a video. And there's a woodpecker right here. See if we can do this without the wind blowing us away. Hi everybody, my name is Jillian. If you guys are just joining in with us, welcome to the True North Life Homestead. I am going to be talking to you guys today about some really kind of cool topics that we're going to be going over that a lot of people have been answering. A lot of small homestead YouTubers have been kind of getting together and sitting down and answering a few questions. So I thought we'd go through those a little bit with you guys today. The first question is, who are we and how are we dealing with the current situation? Who are we? So we are the True North Life Homestead. We like to do pretty much everything on our own. If we cannot make it ourselves, I guess that we'll go out and get it if we have to, but that would be an ultimate last resort. This year we've learned how to weld, I've gotten better at woodworking, we're tearing down a bunch of trees so that we can build a huge garden this year that I'm super excited to share with you guys. And how are we dealing with this current situation? How has it affected us? We use way less gas. My husband and I both work in the city, which is over an hour away from us. And I've had a full tank of gas in my car for I think 3 weeks now because I haven't gone anywhere, which feels really great to be able to get into your car after having to move it because I haven't been driving anywhere and still see that full tank of gas. It's like, oh yay, I don't have to go out and get gas. So when you drive around a lot, that's like a miracle. We are also getting a lot more done on the homestead because we have a lot more time here. Because we both work off-site, then when we come home at the end of the day, we were kind of scrambling to get as much done as we could and kind of finding time for the things that we wanted to do in between our jobs. We both really enjoy our jobs, which is absolutely wonderful and very, very lucky. However, we do really love our property as well, and we want to get everything done here too. Having the extra time on the property means that we get more done on the property, which is great. Using that less gas is actually going into the chainsaw and the tractor and all that kind of stuff, which is the things that we would really love to spend that gas on. The one thing that I'm sure everybody has been talking about is we aren't really allowed to see our family, which really sucks. So hi mom, hi dad, all my brothers. It's really, like, we've really been missing everybody that we get to hang out with. We have a really tight family. We love to see each other. We love to just kind of hang out and chat. Especially with the cottage season coming up, we probably aren't going to be able to interact as much, and that's really going to suck because that's where we all like to meet. We feel super connected with everybody through the internet, which is great, and that's why we love to see your comments and all your interactions and stuff like that happening online, because it makes us feel like we are still part of this big community that we're not allowed to physically see anymore. So yay, hi guys, how's it going? How are you guys dealing with the current situation? I would love it if you guys would let us know in the comment section down below what's something different that's been happening in your household or homestead that you guys have been dealing with in the current situation that we're in. This mighty C word that we're all dealing with today. The next question is, how do we deal with stress, or how do we calm our nerves when we're feeling upset? One of the things that I absolutely love to do, I watch Disney movies. Yes, they're VHSs. Yes, I absolutely love them. I watch them all the time. I'm super old school. That's just how I am. There's nothing more satisfying than popping that VHS in and sitting down to your favorite movie with some popcorn. And I get really into the music. I cannot tell you guys how it's proven, it's scientifically proven that Disney music will actually improve your mood. So if you guys don't go out and regularly listen to Disney music, I totally highly recommend it. Because you really can't tell me that if I were to do this, that it wouldn't at least put a smile on your face. Just scrape the ground trying to find a good spot for my tripod. Can you see all those ants? Ew. Number 3 for this is, will any good come of it? Well, I can tell you our garden is going to be bigger than ever this year, which I am super excited for. A lot of people aren't going to be driving around as much. There's not a whole lot of travel going on. It's going to be so much better for our environment. It's almost like a little cleansing for it to go on a little bit of a fossil fuel fast. I think that this is really going to show people how much more effective we can be. Even though we have to be apart, there's still a lot of work that can still be done. I think a lot of people are finding that meetings that used to take hours can really be said in one email. People that can have a phone call instead of going and traveling to another city. It saves us a lot of time, keeps our resources a little bit more fine-tuned so that we can get a lot more done in a shorter period of time. So I think that when everybody gets back to our normal after all this happens, we're going to find that we are a lot more efficient and we're finding a lot more value in the actions that we're willing to take. You guys can see too that our stockpile of things that we're not allowed to burn it's getting up there. It's pretty big now. Our number 4 question is, are we preppers or are we practitioners? I would say that we are definitely practitioners. I don't really think more than a year in advance, unless we're like planning things out that we want to have on the homestead. We're not stockpiling 15 years worth of food. We're not saving a whole lot of equipment that we can get readily available. So I would definitely say that we focus more on the things that we are going to use in the near future or a couple of months down the road as opposed to years. So practitioner over prepper for sure, which leads me into our 5th question. What is the things that we've been stockpiling? By accident, I guess, or just by availability and time. We have a lot of homebrew in the house. We've got a lot of ciders, beers, and wines that we're saving up right now because I've had the time to brew it, bottle it, and set it aside. We're gonna have a lot of great wine for this summer at the cottage when we're able to get together with everybody again, and we're super excited about that. But we don't really stockpile anything. I mean, I need sugar to make the homebrew. I guess I go out and buy more of that, but that's nothing new. We've always gone out and gotten extra of that. Let's go for a little walk behind these trees and see if we can avoid some of this wind that's coming in. Number 6 for us to answer is if we were stuck on a desert island, not a desert island, what 5 vegetable varieties will we bring with us? We said if we couldn't have fruits, because fruits would obviously go really well in a desert island, we said that we would do cassava, which is a root that can be turned into flowers, and it grows really well in heat areas. Yes, it is poisonous, but if you process it correctly, then you're actually able to harvest it a little bit better. Ooh, this is not any less windy, but we're almost out of the orchard. We're gonna go check and see how those plants are doing. So we do cassava, kale, carrots, bell peppers, and sweet potato, because those would all grow really well. You think, I don't know, where's the island? Is it a desert island? Is it a snow desert island? Is it a hot desert island? Because I would also assume there's coconuts. If I couldn't have coconuts, then I'd probably want some kind of cactus for the water that's on the inside. But hypothetically, cassava, kale, carrots, bell peppers, and sweet potato. It's been cold the last couple of nights, but we do have some new growth coming in. This is our plum tree that we got, and it's actually doing really well. I think it's doing the best out of all the ones that we have out here so far. Oh, we're up back here too. I've kind of stuck this in the tree line right now, so I can show you the first welding project that I ever did. I built a deer stand, not a deer stand, a salt block stand for the deer to be able to come in. I didn't galvanize it or anything, so it's super rusty. Didn't even think of that. Put a salt block on top of metal and it went rusty, and I was like, oh, would you look at that? Who knew? New skill learned this year. Number 7 is, how have we kind of come to terms and how has this changed our plans for the homesteading this year, being in our current situation? Everything's probably going to be bigger. Like I said, our garden's going to be much bigger this year. We're going to have a lot more time to be able to set up some of the things that we wanted to. So a lot more trees hopefully will come down if we can get a chainsaw chain. Need one of those again. We also have a lot more seedlings than we had before. Last year, I think I was only able to start a few, like in the 10s, you know, like less than 100 seeds, which I was kind of disappointed about, but we were much more limited for space. This year, I kind of overdid it. I'm probably gonna have a couple extra to give to some neighbors and some friends, which is really exciting because I'd love to be able to share. And that's something that we've noticed like, which is super awesome with our neighbors and our community, is that a lot of people are reaching more out to their community. Because we aren't really able to be in proximity, a lot of people are saying, hey, you know, I've got the resources to do XYZ. If you, like, we're not going to be able to meet up for a long time when it's ready, like, let's say tomatoes. Let me grow some extra tomato plants for you guys, and in exchange, if you grow a couple extra bell peppers for us, then we don't have to meet up until the fall when they're going to be ready, when hopefully this is all over, and we can still work together. So I find that a lot of our neighbors and friends are finding a lot more projects to do together that are a little bit more long-term, which is really nice to see, because they're going to be able to make some pretty great relationships on that. All in all, I think it's actually going pretty well. I know, like, I'm speaking from a place where we have the resources to be out here. I gotta tell you, if I was stuck in an apartment building right now, my heart goes out to you guys. All the people that are out there working on this virus and, you know, trying to keep everybody safe, like, my heart absolutely goes out to you. Because if I was in a situation where I was stuck in a high-rise apartment, where I was worried about, you know, like, leaving because I had to touch the buttons in the elevator, I probably wouldn't be the nicest person to hang out with. We are so unbelievably thankful to have this space, and we're glad that we are able to have the resources to be able to give you guys a window into what we're able to do out here, because I know that some of you guys are probably going crazy. If you are going crazy, let us know. Let us know what's bugging you. Let us know what you want to see so that we can kind of share some things with you. I've already had a few people reach out and say, hey, we want to see the bottling of the wine, and hey, we want to see, oh, wind. Hey, we want to see, what was it, cheese making. They wanted to do that one. That one's on my list. I want to do the butter and the cheese. These are some projects that we are more than happy to walk through. If there's something that you guys are sitting at home, like, learning, so that when you get on your homestead, or something that you have always really wanted to try but never really had a resource, I would love to be your resource. I would really hope that you guys would reach out. We are super happy to do that for you, and we'd love to hear it. I would love to hear what you guys are super interested in and get to know you guys a little bit better as this journey goes on. I think that's everything. There was only 7 questions. Oh, look, a fowl. I don't know if you can still see him. He ran behind the trees over there. You just never know what you're gonna see out here. There was a woodpecker earlier that I was worried was gonna be pecking at things the whole time I was trying to record this, so just love seeing all this wildlife out here. It's still springtime. It is still chilly outside, but it's getting there. I can feel it. The wind's picking up, the weather's changing, we've got thunderstorms on the way. It's gonna be nice out. Everybody out there, I hope you guys are staying healthy. I hope you're staying as happy as you possibly can. And I'm so glad that you guys shared this video with us today. And I hope that you guys reach out and share a like and a comment. And we cannot wait to see you guys next time. Remember, we are posting every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. So we'll see you back here on those days. Bye, guys.